Hi guys! Welcome to another video. So ang topic natin ngayon ay kung paano mag-derive at mag-solve gamit ang double angle formula ng trigonometric functions. No? So ang purpose nitong video na ito ay para maibahagi ko ang aking natutunan sa aming klase at kung saan at kung paano gamitin ang mga formulas na ito. So my passion in mathematics is I love math and I love numbers. So to start our derivation, so the first formula for the double angle is the sine. Sine 2 alpha is equal to 2 sine alpha cos alpha. So to prove this formula, we can use the addition formula of the two angles of the sine. So sine alpha plus beta equals to sine alpha cos beta plus cos alpha sine beta. So we can replace the beta into alpha since we are in the double angle. So sine alpha plus alpha equals to sine alpha cos alpha plus cos alpha sine alpha. So alpha plus alpha is equals to 2 sine alpha. So sine alpha cos alpha plus cos alpha sine alpha is equals to 2 sine alpha cos alpha. So this is how to derive the formula for this sine. So to proceed to the second formula for the double angle is sine and cos 2 alpha is equal to cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha. So to prove this, we can use again the addition formula for the two angles of cosine. So cos alpha plus beta is equal to cos alpha cos beta minus sine alpha sine beta. So since we are in the double angle, we can replace the beta into alpha. Cosine alpha plus alpha is equal to cos alpha minus sine alpha sine alpha. So alpha plus alpha is equal to cos 2 alpha is equal cos alpha minus sine alpha is equal to cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha. So this is how to derive the cosine formula for the double angle. So the third and the last formula for the double angle is the tangent. So tan 2 alpha is equal to 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan squared alpha. So to prove this, we can use the addition formula for the tangent. So tan alpha plus beta is equal to tan alpha plus tan beta over 1 minus tan alpha tan beta. So we can replace again the beta into alpha since we are in the double angle. So tan alpha plus alpha is equal to tan alpha plus tan alpha over 1 minus tan alpha tan alpha. Alpha plus alpha is equals to tan 2 alpha equals tan alpha plus tan alpha equals to 2 tan alpha over 1 minus tan squared alpha. So this is how you to derive the last formula for the double angle. Since we are all done deriving our formula for the double angle, here is an example. Find the values of sine 2 alpha, cosine 2 alpha, and the tangent 2 alpha, given that the sine alpha is equal to 3 over 5. Keep here is the alpha is in the quadrant 2. So let's have an illustration. Given that the alpha is in the quadrant 2 and the angle sine alpha is equivalent to 3 over 5, so our opposite here is the 3 and our hypotenuse here is the 5. Our x here, or the adjacent, is missing. So to find the x or the adjacent, we can use Pythagorean theorem. The a squared plus b squared plus c squared. We can derive this into c squared minus b squared plus 2a squared. C here is the 5. So 5 over 2 minus b here is the 3. 3 squared is equals to a squared. 5 squared is equal to 25 minus 3 squared is the 9 plus a squared. 25 minus 9 is 16 plus a squared. To eliminate the square of the a, we can square both sides. We can square both sides. Square of 16 is 4 equals to 8. Since our alpha is in the quadrant 2, our adjacent become a negative. So, negative 4. Since we are all done the illustration, we can solve now the sine 2 alpha. Proceed. Sine 2 alpha is equals to 2 sine alpha cos alpha. So copy is equal to sine here is, to find the sine here is we can use SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over the hypotenuse. 3 over 5 times the cos alpha. So cos alpha is adjacent over the hypotenuse. 4 over 5. So 3 over 5 times 4 over 5 is equals to negative 12 over 25. 2. So 2 times negative 12 over 25 is equals to negative 24 over 5. So here is our final answer. So now, let's proceed to cosine 2 alpha. Cos 2 alpha is equivalent to cos squared alpha minus sine squared alpha. Cosine here is a adjacent over the hypotenuse. Negative 4 over the 5 squared minus sine here is the opposite over the hypotenuse. So 3 over 5 squared. Negative 4 over 5 squared is equals to 16 over 25. Minus 3 over 5 squared is equivalent to 9 over 25. 16 over 25 minus 9 over 25 is equals to 7 over 25. So here's our final answer. So now, let's proceed to tangent to alpha. So, wait a second. So I can erase this. So, tangent to alpha is equals to 2 tangent alpha over 1 minus tangent squared alpha plus 2 tangent is opposite over the adjacent over 3 over 4 negative 4 over 1 minus 3 over negative 4 squared. So, 2 times 3 over negative 4 is equals to 3 negative 3 over 2. Then 1 minus 3 over negative 4 squared is equals to 7 minus 16. 7 minus 16. So we can reciprocal these two to find the final answer. Negative 3 over 2 times 16 over 7 is equals to negative 24 over 7. So here's our final answer. So let's have another example. John is standing on a rooftop of their house because he wants to relax. John sees a car that the cosine of angle of depression from John to the car is 12 over 13. John set another car beyond the first car that result the angle of depression double that the first. Find the cosine 2 alpha of the new angle. So let's have a illustration first. So there is John in the rooftop. Then this is car 1 and this is the second car. Given that the first car have a given of cosine 12 over 13. So our 13 here is the hypotenuse of the first car. Then the 12 is the adjacent. So our opposite here is missing. So to find the opposite or the x is you can use Pythagorean theorem. So now that we found the opposite or the x, so we can now find the problem that the cos 2 alpha. So we can solve it. Cos 2 alpha is equal to cos squared alpha minus sin squared alpha. Cos here is a 12/13 squared. Minus sine here is the 5/13 squared. So since our denominator is the same, we can combine it now. One 44 minus 25 is so now the cos 2 alpha is 190/169. So in conclusion sa topic na ito, magagamit natin ang mga formula na ito sa real world concept. Example for a engineer or carpenter to build a house, paano kung anong angle ang kailangan nila at kung paano ang saktong angle na kukunin para sa kanilang pagtatrabaho. So that's all. So thank you for watching this video.